Welcome back. Well, having a child is an exciting time for all new parents, but for some mothers, it's overshadowed by postpartum depression, and Jen Tome is here with more on that.
Well, as most of the symptoms of postpartum depression turns out to be very similar to major depression, it can really affect mothers' lives because they have a baby to care for. In today's House Calls, Dr. Rebecca Lundquist, Director of Ambulatory Psychiatry at UMass Memorial Medical Center, joins us live via Skype. Doctor, what is postpartum depression and how is it affecting moms today?
Well, postpartum depression is a depressive disorder that affects about 10 to 15% of moms in the first 4 months after giving birth. So it's a pretty common disorder that's very similar to depression in people who aren't postpartum. It's characterized by decreased energy, feelings of guilt or worthlessness, difficulty with sleep or appetite, and just a lot of difficulties that can really affect a mom's ability to interact well with her baby and to get on with her life.
Well, what causes it?
Well, we don't really know exactly what causes postpartum depression. We do know that risk factors include having a personal history of depression or having had postpartum depression in the past. Family history of depression can also be a risk factor. Moms
well, how can I don't know if we do have you here, but how can a busy mother deal with postpartum depression?
Well, I think a lot of times moms will say to me that they just don't have time to get treatment. And what I say to them is that depression is a disorder that can really affect productivity. And so that if you get treated for depression, you can have more time and more quality time to spend with your family, to spend doing your work, to spend taking care of the baby. And so it really is worth investing the time to talk to your doctor and get some treatment.
And what is the treatment?
Treatments can be individualized to every woman, of course. I often recommend either psychotherapy, medication, or a combination of both. Individual psychotherapy can be helpful to give a mom a chance to talk about some of the things that are happening, that are bothering her, that are leading her to feel depressed. Group psychotherapy can be especially good because it can be a way that moms can meet other moms and really talk together about the problems that they're all having.
Are there ways her family can help?
Yes, definitely. Families are really key to helping mom get help. Helping mom get enough sleep can be really important. I often hear moms say that their partner is working outside of the home all day, so they really need to protect the partner's sleep. But it's really important for families to help mom get at least 6 hours of sleep within every 24-hour period. And
that might be a little hard.
Yeah, and that's why families really have to work together to help in this situation.
A group effort. Well, thank you, Dr. Lundquist, for joining us this afternoon. Now, if you have a question about postpartum depression or another medical issue, email us at housecalls@cbs3springfield.com.